You're watching Force 13's live streaming service.
And my name is David Tones, one or two that operate the Force 13's Australia Oceania channel. Severe thunderstorm warning for damaging winds is currently in place for the Adelaide Metropolitan Region, Mount Lofty Ranges, Lower Eyre Peninsula, Eastern Eyre Peninsula, York Peninsula, Flinders, Mid-North, Riverland, parts of the West Coast, Murraylands, Northwest Pastoral and Northeast Pastoral districts. Severe thunderstorms likely produce damaging winds in excess of 90 kilometres an hour in the warning area over the next several hours. Locations which could be affected include the Adelaide, Port Lincoln, Whyalla, Ceduna, Port Augusta, Port Pirie, Clare, Maitland, Murray Bridge regions. And it is extremely busy with several warnings in place. This is the warning area currently under the advisory. If severe thunderstorms develop in the Adelaide region, more detailed severe thunderstorm warning will be issued by the Bureau of Meteorology Adelaide office. Severe weather warning has also been issued for damaging winds for the Adelaide Metro, Mount Lofty Ranges, Flinders, Mid-North, Riverland, Murraylands, Upper South East, Eastern Eyre Peninsula, York Peninsula, Lower South and Northeast Pastoral districts. Damaging winds, damaging north to northeasterly winds will reach 50 to 60 kilometres an hour with wind gusts 90 to 100 kilometres an hour, mostly over and near elevated grounds. Damaging winds extending to eastern regions. Wind gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour also possible with showers, thunderstorms across the warning area today, and locations which could be affected: Adelaide, Whyalla, Renmark, Murray Bridge, Narracoo, Lee Creek. Now we have a look at the instability. And this will be updated during our live broadcast or via a update. And this information is available on the BSCH website. The value is the bottom box, left hand side of the screen. Now we have a look at precipitation. You can clearly see the two areas of interest. I should also mention that there is a low pressure system to the south of Adelaide, South Australia, and the precipitation value is also at the bottom left of the screen. And the other area of interest is what I'm going to say, a very slow moving and stubborn low pressure system off Fraser Island. We'll come to that in a few minutes. And the background video footage was captured yesterday afternoon. It's various live streaming webcams. Now, this is wind probability. The wind speed is the bottom of the screen, and the area of interest is the yellow through to dark red. And for South Australians, this has generated a severe weather warning. Strong wind warning for the west, upper west, lower west, central coast, south central coast, Spencer Gulf, Gulf St Vincent, Investigator Strait, upper southeast coast, lower southeast coast. A strong wind warning down there in South Australia, in addition to the severe weather warning. Gale warning is in place for the East Gippsland coast. Strong wind warning for Port Phillip Bay, West Coast, Central Coast, Central Gippsland coast. That is for today. Repeating, a gale wind warning in place for East Gippsland. Damaging surf for far north coast today. Northern rivers. Severe weather warning. Damaging winds. State of New South Wales. The information really hasn't changed. A deepening coastal trough extends from southeast Queensland over the northern New South Wales coast, while a strong high pressure system lies over the Tasman Sea. These systems combining, bringing strong to gale force winds and a long fetch to the New South Wales far north coast. And during our live broadcast, I will bring up additional information from the Bureau of Meteorology, the positioning of this complex low pressure system off Fraser Island. They were indicating that the low was supposed to track back onto the Queensland coast. However, very heavy surf may lead to localised damage, coastal erosion possible along the far north coast on Monday. Conditions expected to ease late Monday, early Tuesday as the trough moves slowly eastward. Bureau of Meteorology is also reporting that this low pressure but complex system off or to the southeast of Fraser Island, I'll come back to that in a minute, beachy conditions in these areas could be dangerous and people should stay well away from the surf exposed areas. Hastings Point, Byron Bay, Ballina, Brunswick Heads and up here in Queensland over the weekend, Lifesavers Queensland. They actually did close some coastal beaches. Now we have a look at the Bureau of Meteorology's 12-hourly rainfall. Rainfall scale, right hand side of the screen. And the brown is up to 10 millimetres. Now we have a look at total forecast of rain, and we look at the light green through to dark blue. And there is another warning, which was the text behind the rainfall imagery. We'll come back to that later. Severe thunderstorms likely to produce damaging winds in the warning area over the next several hours. This is the state of New South Wales. Broken Hill, Fowley Gap, and another one. There's the warning area. And we'll also have a look at the overall scene and see if the Bureau of Meteorology has updated any information. And we have a strong wind warning east of the Flinders Island, lower east, southeast coast, cancellation far northwest coast, central coast, and it's down in Tasmania. And switching back up to Queensland, we have a gale warning for the Gold Coast waters, strong wind warning for inside Moreton Bay and Sunshine Coast waters. Repeating, a gale wind warning is now in place for Gold Coast waters. And severe weather warning for dangerous surf for the Gold Coast waters, but expected to ease on a Tuesday, and that will be subject to what this low pressure system is doing. At 5 AM, a slow moving low pressure complex was located southeast of Fraser Island. The low pressure complex, interesting word from the Bureau, it's expected to remain slow moving this morning and develop slightly before shifting back to the north. Originally it was to the south, to the east. Over the weekend, the Bureau said could come back onto the coast. However, high pressure system in the Tasman Sea is expected to continue strengthening as it shifts slowly eastward towards New Zealand. The combination of these systems will cause a long fetch of strong to gale force southeasterly winds near the southeast Queensland coast and large waves east of Cape Moreton. And locations which may be affected include the Gold Coast, Coolangatta, eastern side of both Moreton Island and North Stradbroke Island. And considering that I had 10 continuous years in the volunteer marine rescue within my region, looking at the imagery, the video, I can remember when Moreton Bay was actually close to commercial shipping, and at a later date I will expand on that. However, Bureau of Meteorology's chart on the warning area, which is mainly the Moreton, Stradbroke Islands, Gold Coast waters. So that is the current scene. I was talking to Nathan Foy, the owner operator of Force 13, who continues to see his project expanding. The support from the viewers on YouTube, the followers on Facebook and Twitter, is lending support to how successful the project is becoming.